Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. Today we're going to be checking out the Dinos Exhibition modular building that is a rebrickable model done by PL Mox. First off, I want to show you all of the parts that we used to create this set. It actually uses 3 different official Lego sets. That's the Lego Ideas Dinosaur Fossil set and also the Police Station and Assembly Square modular building. So you can see we have those sets parted out right here, all sorted by part type. Got all the tiles together, all the snot bricks together, bricks, minifigures, circular pieces, 1x1 bricks, smaller pieces, all our plates, 1x, 2x, and larger over here. We also have our instructions right here, ready to go, that we downloaded from rebrickable.com after purchasing it from PL Mox. And then we actually already built our dinosaur fossil set right here. So this is what it looks like when we're getting ready to build this massive set. You can see our setup. We brought in an additional table here and we're ready to build it live. And then of course you go to rebrickable.com to find the amazing instructions provided to us by PL Mox. This is actually all of the different mocks that he has. Oh my gosh, I won't lie to you guys. The instructions were immaculate. Incredible quality. And he's got lots of different modular buildings here available, and also some really cool builds available on his page. So you can use the code Bricksie in all capitals and you can actually save 50% on any of his mocks. So this is the one that we're going to be building here today, is the Dinos Exhibition. The instructions were fantastic. I cannot stress that enough. It was just like building an official Lego set, and the final product just looks like an authentic Lego modular building. So without further ado, let's check it out. So when factoring in base plates, this modular building is actually larger than any official Lego modular building. It's 2.5 base plates big. The first half base plate section here is the tallest and serves as our entrance. You can see our front entrance here has a nice staircase built using plates and also tiles. I like these modified corner tiles right here, gives it a nice shape. Also, we have 2 handrails and then some pillars here. There's actually 3 doors back there that use the black door frames, and you can see the entrance is actually cased using some dark tan tiles that are connected to some snot bricks. And then we have 2 lights and the word Dinos as the title of the building. Moving up from there, we have 3 windows and also the bluebird there, which is awesome. That's actually from the police station, of course. And that's the donut thief, right? Yeah, we got him. We caught him. He's there. He's at the dinosaur exhibit right now. I also have these really nice pillars here as well that just look absolutely fantastic. And you can see our windows are actually inset from those pillars, 1 brick. The tallest roof design here is amazing. I really like it. It uses the modified 1x1 bricks in here with like that bar element. And also right here, you can see those are like Thor's hammer. So they're hammer pieces embedded into the roof, which adds a nice texture. And then there's also these like digger elements that are found in the assembly square set. So all of those parts there are used really nicely. Just above that, we have some of these fence elements and then some nice accent studs there. And then just behind that is the flat portion of our roof. Now this flat portion of the roof, we use some of these corner tiles right here, the white ones. They're actually supposed to be the modified corner tiles like this here, but we couldn't find them because we actually didn't part out an assembly square for this. We parted out a jazz cafe, so we must have used those somewhere else. But that is the first half base plate section. And then we have 2 1 base plate sections on either side. And the sections on either side are essentially a mirror of one another. And I really like the consistency of the building, because over here we have the dark tan, and then we transition into the sand blue and white, and then back into the dark tan and tan with those matching pillars. So it's really nice how the center matches the side. On either side we have these matching planters as well. That's a pretty cool design using the bars and also the connecting elements. You can see there's a nice texture added to the building using all of these profile bricks, both in light bluish gray on the bottom and then also the sand blue color. So it looks really good. It looks like it's just going to blend in beautifully with the other Lego modular buildings in the Lego city. I really like the roof design here as well. You can see it uses those Minecraft bear head pieces right there, and also adapts some of these rounded tiles using some snot bricks, and it just looks really, really good. It's awesome. Also over here we have these shield elements just to add a nice texture to the building as well. And then these modified 1x2 plates just below those large slope elements, and then some rounded pieces there, and also the matching flags on either side. And these roof sections are actually really fun to build. They are modular. This whole thing will come apart, and I'll show you that in one moment. But this was really nice here. You can see there's actually some skylights right here built using garage door elements, and there's actually 4 on either side. And then you can see the roof is topped using some nougat profile bricks and also some of the nougat cheese wedges. And then you have matching tile design on either side, which is really nice. It just sort of adds a really nice architectural design, and it's just really going to make the roof pop. And just, you know, it's better than just having an open gray base plate with a bunch of studs. Transitioning around back of the exhibit, once again, you can see those garage door elements right here that are just going to allow a little bit of light to enter the building. Just such a clever roof design and use of those parts. I really like that. It's amazing. Also, you can see all of the windows on the backside here and how we transition into the sand green color. These windows are actually supposed to be black, but I decided to conserve all of the black windows because I actually have a lot of white windows in my inventory and not a whole lot of black ones. And this is just going to be hidden behind another modular building, so I decided to swap them out for white. You can see there's a really nice bush climbing up the backside of the building here as well. And then the sides of the building are just tan and white. So you can see it's pretty consistent, and the parts get used pretty effectively here to make a really complete looking modular building, both on the front and back. So you can see what I mean now about how it breaks down into separate sections. So we have one base plate on the left, a half base plate in the middle, and then another full base plate on the right. And those sections are connected using Technic pins. Each section has its own roof held on by 1x4 jumper tiles, making them very easy to remove. Also, the sensor section actually has 2 modular walls. Once we remove the roofs, we can actually see the interior details. So you can see, obviously, we have our fossil set inside. So we've got our T-Rex and also our Triceratops over here. Now, the nice thing about the addition of the fossil set is it actually stays in its original form, and you just pop it into the exhibit. So you don't have to use these parts differently, and they actually all stay together, so you have a complete set. So you have your complete T-Rex and your complete Triceratops. Now, unfortunately, it does not include this dinosaur over here. However, if you truly wanted to, you could integrate this one onto the roof after. So the really nice thing about all of the floors in this building is they're actually all 100% tiled, and you can see they're actually elevated off the base plate by 1 brick. When coming into the main hall of the museum, you can see there's a nice mosaic on the floor here, and there's also this mosaic right here, which actually represents the asteroid that hit the Earth 65 million years ago. There's also a cash counter right here where you can pay to enter the exhibit, and a little storage locker there where you can store your belongings. And there's also a Lego Sapien skeleton there for scale purposes. And just above the cash counter here, you can see a really nice sort of chandelier with some great part usage. And then these arch elements are what support those little modular walls that pull out. It's actually very convenient because now you're able to see inside the museum a little bit better. And also this modular wall allows you to fit the T-Rex head, as his head sort of pokes in from this exhibit into the main hall. Just like that there, so it's actually a little easier to get him in place when you can actually remove this little section here. So here we have the T-Rex once again. It's in its original form from the dinosaur fossil set. You can see he built a little stanchion around it, and then you just set the T-Rex right inside there. And of course, this is the T-Rex set, so it's got the little name plaque just down there as well. Note the floor is all nicely tiled using the sand blue, nougat, and white. And of course, you can't see these purple bricks. They're just used to create the base. And on the far side over here, we have some nice lighting over top of some other exhibits where you can see a bird's nest that uses the tutu. Also some other miscellaneous bones that are on display on some nice little tables there. And over here you can see our Triceratops. It's a little easier to see his little name plaque right down there. He doesn't have such a big body There it is. And once again, it's actually inset right onto the floor, so it's actually stuck to the floor using some jumpers on each corner. So you can very easily remove it if you choose to. Once again, nicely tiled floor there using some sand green and also nougat. And then we have some tools over here on display along with some more bones, and then matching lights on the wall there. So I think the interesting thing about this modular building is you don't necessarily need to make it a dinosaur exhibit. You could simply just not get the LEGO Ideas fossil set and not integrate the two dinosaurs. You could get the police station and Assembly Square modular, part those out and build this structure. Then you can make it whatever you want. You could make it a train station, you could make it a car museum, you could make it a space museum, you can make it whatever you want. And it would just integrate beautifully with the other modular buildings. And you don't have to necessarily make it a dinosaur exhibit. If dinosaurs aren't your thing, well, then just build this without the dinosaurs, because once again, you just place the dinosaur fossil set inside and you can make it whatever you want. So I think that's a pretty interesting concept. So there we have it. What a fantastic modular building, hey? It's absolutely massive. Now Jose and I have to come up with a plan on how we're gonna place this massive thing in the LEGO City. That's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I think we're up for the task. Let us know what you think of this model by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And thank you so much for coming on by. Have a great one.